All right.
Just go on.
Right. John, you come away from Thurles with a draw. Your thoughts on the result?
Happy with the result. I suppose could have got the win. We'll probably, feel like we should have gotten the win too. Based on the number of scoring chances we had versus the number of scoring chances we converted. We definitely did more than 40 odd scoring chances and just didn't convert maybe enough of them. But at the same time, really, really happy with the performance. I thought the performance was another incremental improvement again on the last day, which was another incremental improvement on the previous day. So our trajectory is in the right direction. We've had 3 really good performances on an improving scale. So I think first half, Tip were efficient is what I would describe. When they got chances, they took them. I think Jake Morris was exceptional in the first half. Caused us all sorts of difficulty, and once we got on top there in that sector, we would have been happy really. I think with 3 points of a deficit at half time, given the breeze that was there. Second half, then we come out of the breeze, slightly shifted, actually almost gone completely about face, and suddenly we're playing back into it again. But at the same time, we got off to a really, really strong start at the start of the second half. That third quarter was something that we'll be very happy with, and we were dominant. I think in the second half we created 24 scoring chances to their 14, which is the reflection of the dominance we had in the second half. We just didn't put it on the scoreboard entirely, and it was one of those days that it could have got away from us, and it didn't. And I think it didn't because of the resolve and the character that the group has, and that they showed. When it was in the melting pot in that final quarter, that final 10 or 12 minutes. And I'd have to take my hat off to the lads, I think they were brilliant, just absolutely brilliant today. Just kept doing the right thing, kept doing what we want them to do, and they kept their heads and gave themselves that chance, So really happy with that. That's about it. But my summation of it really.
Was there any gripes at all about the free at the end there for Tip to level it?
I haven't seen it back on tape now, so I don't know, but listen, there wasn't a lot of contact if there was. I don't know. Maybe you've seen it and you've got your opinion on it. You can tell me, I'm sure you've seen it. So, listen, that's a free you get when you're 1 down, it's not a free you get when you're 1 up.
Yeah, and in terms of just...
We've all had those situations as well, so I'm not overtly going after that at all.
In terms of the bench as well, obviously you mentioned the second half going in 3 points down, and when you did bring on the likes of Graham Mulcahy, Peter Casey, David Reedy, they did make an impact, and that's something that's very important to you, I know, obviously from a managerial point of view.
Yeah, listen, we had a quiet word with them before we left the dressing room after the lads had gone out, just looking for that impact off the bench, and it was huge. It was absolutely huge. They all contributed hugely to it, and it was needed and it was vital. So hats off to the lads. I think they were brilliant really.
John, you know what you need to do next week. A draw won't do a victory. It's very simple for you.
Oh yeah, I think that was the case before today anyway. So that doesn't change anything really. We've got to win next weekend. Cork have got to win next weekend. It's proper championship stuff now.
Only 2 teams have won home games, John. What do you put that down to in this Munster Championship?
Are you making a prediction for next weekend?
I'm certainly not. I'm not.
Sounds like it. One sentence flew into the other there fairly quickly. So, sounds like a prediction to me. What do you think? We'll see. Tough game. It'll be a tough game. Of course it will. It's going to be all on the table next weekend. But sure, isn't that what we're all involved in this thing for, to go after those types of games and to have those types of games? We've got a fantastic championship, and we'd like to dearly stay in the championship, for as long as we possibly can, and our opportunity to stay in it comes next Sunday. So we'll rest up, we'll get our pieces right during the week, and we'll try and be the best team that we can be, and hopefully improve yet again on our performance from this week to next week, like we have been doing for the last number of games, and hope that'll be enough to get us to where we want to be.
And support a huge thing for next week as well, John.
Actually, listen, I know today was just for both sides, to be fair. Tipperary brought a fantastic support, probably the biggest they've had in quite some time, and both sets of fans played a huge part in the game today, making it the spectacular spectacle that it was, you know. So I've no doubt that next weekend, you know, listen, we have great support, Cork have great support. It'll be all required. So I hope our crew have a few tickets got and that they're going to be there to give the boys a shout on, because these boys have given them a lot the last number of years, and the supporters have been on that journey with us, so we'd like them to continue that.
John, any knocks after today?
Matt, it's very early doors, so we're going to have to wait and see. But listen, nothing major, I would say. Nothing major, no. So hopefully we'll be all good.
John, is it frustrating when all these false rumours take hold and you're trying to keep that, when rumours kind of start going around, all these false rumours, like, is it hard to keep that out?
What are they?
Like, it's rumours that like Gearoid was gone from the panel. And
we keep it relevant to today's game, lads. Just keep it relevant.
I hadn't heard that.
All right, okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, John. Thanks.